All right, hello, ladies and gentlemen. All right, welcome and good evening. All right, welcome to Portfolio Cash on Fridays with TT once again. All right, my apologies where I have to shift the session last week. All right, at a last minute notice, there was a clash in schedules and I just couldn't fit it in. All right, now, so thank you very much for your patience, and we are now back. All right, back with can't really say a vengeance, all right, because war is the tune right now. All right. If it's gonna happen, nobody really knows. Right. If it is for real, nobody knows as well. All right. But we can only trade on what we see. All right. Now, so over the years, I've learned, all right, not to trade based on the headlines, not to trade based on what is happening and showing on TV right now. Okay. But based on the facts, all right, to justify a trade that I'm actually interested in, right, where I believe, right, it's going to make me money, right? So that's always the way I trade right now, right? So it's not going to stop me from trading, and it's not also going to make me, right, want to trade a particular trade, all right? So let's get to today's session. Let's see what the market is trying to tell us, right? What's the potential play that may be happening, right? And then make our calls from there, okay? Shall we? All right, now, so welcome, and all right, hi, Jimmy, all right, hi, Andy. All right, now, and Nelson as well. All right, thank you very much for joining me live in today's session. All right, now, so we'll probably have more people streaming in. All right, and if you're joining us for the first time as well, just drop a note, say hello. All right, and also look at the banner on the screen, all right, which says, all right, please head to streamyard.com/Facebook. All right, you will see a Facebook button where you need to click of approval. All right, so I will be able to see, all right, who's leaving comments during the live session, okay? All right, hi, City Chai. All right, it's been a while. All right, good to see you back. All right, hi, Eileen as well. All right, now also please let me put out a disclaimer. All right, I will be talking about trades, all right, where I will be placing on my own official portfolio, which we are using, which we are building, all right, week after week in this public session, right, with one simple aim, right, to educate, right, to show all of you how a simple portfolio can be built, right, to achieve a consistent double-digit return, right, year on year. All right, now, so what's the strategy on call? The strategy on call and focus is called portfolio puts. All right, what's portfolio puts? All right, a different name for it can also be called a cash secure puts. Right, it is basically selling put options, right, with all the cash involved needed, right, to pick up the shares. All right, now, so that is it, right, and that is our preferred choice of strategy over here, right, and the outcome that we're trying to achieve is more than a double-digit return, right, year on year, right? We did that on our first year. We hit a 17% return, right? And now we are into our second year, right, which ends in the month of August, right? So we're still on the way there, right? So hi, Geraldine as well. Hi, Susan. All right, hi, Hiet. All right, thank you very much for joining me back on these Friday session. All right, so before I move forward, please let me take off the banner, right, before I get scolded, all right, for blocking what you're seeing. All right, now, so hi, Yel. All right, now, so let's go on. Okay, all right, now, so Andy, all right, now, that's pretty much it. All right, so there are reasons why we build a portfolio based on investment focus. All right, so it is what it is. I'll just leave it. All right, and let it play out basically. Yeah, all right, now, so no harm, no pressure over here on in terms of how I do it. Okay, all right, now, hang on for a minute. All right, let's go. All right, now, so what I always do over here is let's get to the markets. All right, now, so let me bring up the SPY, all right, and let us see, all right, what the market is telling us right now. Okay, now, so SPY, all right, all my levels are still there. All right, hang on for a minute. All right, let me change the watch list to the portfolio. There we go. All right. Okay, now, so as all of you can see on the screen right now, you are seeing the SPY chart. All right, let me make it bigger first. All right, now, so what is the market doing? All right, the market has really cracked below the 4250. All right, okay, but it has a reversal day yesterday. All right, and now we're sitting back into the zone. All right, now, when I say into the zone, it simply means we're going to start to look to trade towards 4,250, all right, all the way to 4,500. Right, so that's pretty much the zone, all right, which you see the S&P trading into right now. Okay, but all right, having said that, all right, we have geopolitical risk right now. Okay, inflation is already yesterday's news. All right, right now the main headlines is basically the geopolitical risk of Russia-Ukraine. Right now, so that's going to swing the markets every single day now. All right, bad news, market is going to be fearful, it's going to sell off. Right, something lightens up. All right, things are going to be good. You're going to have the reversal like you see in yesterday's market. All right, so this is the tune of the market right now. Right, and all right, all I can say is this. Right, if you're looking for short-term trades, this is not the time. Right, but if you're building an investment-focused portfolio, right, you will still be able to find good trades, all right, where it's worth taking. Right, so this is where the different investment approaches, all right, where it actually comes into play. All right, now you cannot be finger itchy right now. Right, you need to make sure you have the right trades and the right reasons before taking on right new positions in any of your accounts. Right, I can't stress that enough. Right, having a war right now is not a reason to trade. It's not a reason to look for trades as well. Right, because it can move anywhere. Right, because if it happens, all right, and then you guess that it's going to go down, you're going to be right. Okay, but if you guess the opposite way, it's not going to happen, and if it happens, it's going to be painful. All right, so this is not the time to really want to get into a trade right now. Yeah, now, but let's see what we've got in store. All right, so for right now, I basically see the markets still playing within that zone. Right, and there's no real reasons right to be absolutely bearish. Right, yes, we may have a correction on our hand, right, but there's still no reasons to be absolutely bearish. Okay, but if we do look at a longer time frame over here, all right, let me try to look at a longer time frame. What's the longest I have? All right, I have a 3-year weekly chart right now. All right, and all right, what we can see is if we add a simple indicator. All right, let's add a very, very simple indicator. All right, there we go. All right, so I'm just going to add a simple moving average over here, right, of 200-day. All right, and all right, we can see that obviously, all right, the market is still very much in this long-term bullish trend over here, right now. But if we change it now, all right, to a 50-day, right, there we see it. All right, so that's the potential trend right now. Right now, the potential trend is for the medium term. All right, the market has actually broken the 50 weeks, right, moving average line. Right, so it's no longer a strong reason for us to continue to be bullish. What I'm actually saying is also this. Right, I'm actually trying to tell you, right, this is not the time to blindly buy on any dips right now. Okay, you may have noticed, right, that many of the red hot stocks, right, many of the those kind of .com, not really .com, but all the disruptor darlings, right, which made people a lot of money in 2020, 2021, right, are smashed to the floor, right, since the beginning of the year. Right, you can see that happening to GameStop. You can see that happening to AMC. You can see that happening to Peloton. Right, you even see it happening, right, to many stocks right now which are not profitable. Right, okay, one of the recent ones is probably Roblox. Right, one of those online games. Right now, so any company that cannot show a profit right now, right, is being smashed. Right, the market is moving towards safety. The market wants to see companies, right, being able to churn profits, right? So it's slowly moving towards the direction over here, right? So that's how you should position, right? And this is the time you should look for value plays. So when I say value plays, you should look for companies which are strongly profitable, right, but has not been showered love by the market, right? Which means you can find them, right, trading at their bottom out prices, right? So these are the stocks you should be looking for, right, when you're looking for some bullish trades, right? Or in our session over here on Fridays, right, those will be the stocks I'm looking for. Right now, so without further ado, right, let's quickly go to our portfolios right now, right, and let's see what we have over here right now. So where is my portfolio? All right, there we go. All right, now, so we have our Tupperware positions where we are assigned the stock for $15 over here. All right, I do believe that that has been taken away. Oh man. All right, that should have been taken away, all right, last Friday. Yeah, all right, now let's see Tupperware over here. All right, let's move it back to daily. All right, so this is today. All right, 1, 2, 18. Where's 18? There we are. All right, so on the 18 over here, all right, Tupperware did fall, right, but all right, it still stayed above $15. right? So what has happened is, all right, our call options are assigned, right, which means also that our stocks got taken away at $15 right now. So this is how I'm going to fill it up, right? The call options will expire worthless, all right, because my stocks are taken away from me at $15 a piece. Right now, so now if we work everything out, right, you will be able to see, right, what's going to happen over here, okay? Right now, so this is going to be right on the expiry, so that's 21st of Jan. So everything is squared off right now, all right? There's no positions, no. Right, so we made 0 on the stock over here. What's happening? Right, there we go. So round trip over here, the Tupperware stock trade, all right, so sorry, the put option come stock trade over here, all right, has still ended with about a $270 cash flow, all right, once is ended, right now. So we were assigned the stock position, all right, okay, and then we held on to it, we then turned it around, all right, and everything worked out fine, right? So we still have a winner over here on this trade, right now. The next trade that we have over here, this is now ended, right? So the trade position is off. Right now, next one we have is an eBay put option over here, which expires on the 18th of February at $60. Right now, so this one is obviously assigned to us. Yeah, all right. So I'm assigned eBay stocks right now, right, at $60. Right. So let me record it down. Right. So this is going to be eBay stocks, right, at 86. Right. So I have bought this stock over here on the 18th of Feb at $60. Right. So that's okay. All right. Now, so we have it over here. Okay, now, so looking at this trade right now, okay, we have the put options that is already expired, all right, okay, and we are now holding on to the eBay stock, right, which cost us about, what's the break-even price, all right? We bought the stock at $60, all right, and we collected $169 in premiums up front. So my break cost basis on the stock right now is about $58 right now. So let's go and see if we can do any trade management, all right, today on this stock. Right, so I have eBay over here, right, and eBay has since dropped back down, right, about $2 after the sharp back rise yesterday, right now. So looking at this right now, let's go take a look at the premiums we've got, right, for the next 1 month over here, or about 3 weeks, right, 3 weeks over here, right, at a $58 call option, right, $58 call option. Right, we can sell a call option and collect about what? About 50 cents on this, right? So I can collect about 50 cents, right? And, still get out on this trade, right? But I do believe, right, that this stock is really dirt cheap right now, right? So I'm going to wait another week, right? I'm going to wait another week to see, right, if I'm able to get better premiums, right, for selling the same call option on eBay, right? So no actions on this stock today, okay? All right, now next one over here, we have, what's the next trade? Right, so no actions on eBay. We'll just hold on to the 300 shares that I have. Right, I have Himex, right, $11 puts, right, which expired last Friday as well. Right, so let's see where Himex was last Friday, okay? Right, so HIMX. All right, so last Friday, Friday 18. Right, so Himex closing price over here was $11.30. Right, so this put option actually expired worthless. All right, so this put option worked in our favor over here. Right, we held on to that trade, we held on to that position, it expired worthless. Right, so all is good. We made $156 in cash flow on this trade. All right, so 18 of Feb. All right, it worked out as a winner. right? All good. Right, so that's another winning trade over here. Okay, all right, now, so our last two position over here is Facebook, which expires only in May. All right, so this is definitely going to be underwater right now. Okay, but I'm not too worried. Okay, I'm not too worried because Facebook is now at about 207, right? But we've still got a lot of time, all right? And I still, believe in the company, right? And the profitability of the company. But the company definitely shares a problem right now. It has identity crisis, right? It's trying to shift away from themselves and their main business called Facebook, right? And trying to rebrand themselves into Meta. Yeah, all right. And that's not going to come easy. All right. And you don't do something like that, all right, when your stocks are being punished by the markets. Right. You do this when things are popular for you, right? Not when things are not working out in your favor. Right. So they'll probably take some time to clean this out, right? But it doesn't take away the profitability of the company. Right. So I'm still comfortable in my position, right? I'm going to stay in it. All right. Now, next one over here we have is on Pfizer. All right, so let's look at what Pfizer is doing for us right now. So what do we have on Pfizer right now? So we have a Pfizer $50 put option, which expires on 18 of March, right? So definitely, all right, we are underwater on this as well, right? It is 47.20, all right? So there's no action required right now. So today, all right, I'm going to be adding some trades back into the portfolio, right? So the first one that I'm going to do over here, all right, is I'm going to add back, right, Intel, all right? So I'm going to add back Intel over here, right? And let's see what do we have, okay? All right, so Intel is definitely still selling at a very, very cheap PE. All right, and I think the current prices is still very, very attractive. Right, so here's what I'm gonna do. All right, I'm gonna sell the $46 put option over here. All right, so I'm gonna sell the $46 put option. Let's go for March. All right, that's gonna be what, 3 weeks from now. Okay, so I'm gonna take a typical 3 options trade over here. Right, and what's the premium? What's the premium? All right, I'm done. All right, so I'm done over here. All right, and whoa, yep. Okay, all right now. So as you can see over here, we updated. All right, and yep, here we go. All right now, so I've just got filled over here for Intel on 3 options. All right, for March, $46 put. All right, I sold 3 over here for $1.15. All right, so that order is done. That order is taken over here. So let's fill it out. Okay. All right now, so we are re-establishing a trade that we closed just last week, actually. All right, so that's the first position we're putting back. That's trade number 92 over here. 3 options on Intel, 18 March, $46 puts. All right, done today, which is 25th of Feb. All right, for $1.15. Oops. All right, so this is going to pay us $345 in cash flow. All right, should nothing happen. Okay, all right, this trade is going to cost $13,800 in capital. All right, so $13,800 in capital. All right, okay. Oh, I do have a real position. All right, I forgot to check in on that. All right, so a real position over here, all right, which expires last Friday. All right, let's check on it. All right, my apologies, I forgot on this one. All right, so real. All right, so 18, 16, 17, 18. All right, so 18 of February, all right, the closing price is 77.63, all right, 77.63. All right, so our 77.50 call options will be taken away. All right, now, so 77.50, our stocks will have to be liquidated, right? And this call options become 0 right now. So we made nothing on the stock, right? 18 of Feb, 18 of Feb. right? So we made nothing on the stock, but we made $441 on the option. All right, now, so having said that, you would see that, all right, the entire trade ended profitable for us over here, right? So this is the entire Rio trade, right? So looking at it, right, where are we? All right, so looking at it over here, all right, we ended the trade actually very, very profitable, right? We ended up making over $1,000 and more, right, just on this entire trade position on Rio over here. Yeah, right now. So we have, the people who are telling us, hey, Rio is never going back to $77, right? But if you know the fundamentals and you know what to do and how to play it, right, you will know exactly what to expect. Right now, it did take us a while over here, right? But having the right stocks always helps. Okay, always helps. Now we have one more trade position, and that's VZ over here, right? I believe the $55 call should have expired worthless last week. Let's check it out. Yep, the closing price is 53, so the call options would have expired worthless last week. Yeah, all right. Oops. All right, so this would have been zero, right, allowing us to collect another 73 cents in cash flow, right, which is all good, right? So this is 18 of Feb, 219, right? So that brings down our cost, right, by another 73 cents. All right, that's done. All right, so now our cost basis on the stock is 53.56. Right, so let's go and add a call option, right, today. All right, so let's go add a call option today. All right, let's sell 3 weeks from now. All right, a call option. All right, let's do a $55 call option. We can collect 53 cents, all right, today for this. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. All right, so let's go ahead and do this 53 cents, right, for the VZ call options, okay? All right, so go ahead and add it. Let's do it. 50, let's do it for 53 cents, all right? So 18 of March. Right, so this should pay us another $159 in cash flow, all right? And it's just gonna take over the expired one. Yeah, all right now. So this one is profitable for us. Okay, now, so all good on this as well. So all managed over here. All right, so what's my current exposure on the portfolio? It's $87,000. Right, so it seems like I can actually add, all right, some more positions. All right, I can add some more positions. All right, so I'm going to do that as well. All right, now, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back and load up, all right, on some of our stocks that have done well for us. All right, so Himax, all right, let's go back to it. All right, so Himax, as we realize, just like Intel, is still very undervalued. Right, so we're going to go back to these $11 puts over here. Right, so let's go with the $11 puts once again. All right, congratulations, Andy, all right, for the Himax trade. All right, so I'm going to sell another 3 Himax puts over here. All right, and let's see what we can get. Okay, I'm placing my order at about 70 over here, all right, but it's still on queue, all right, so I've not gotten it done, all right, now. So I'll leave it in the platform right now, all right, because today, all right, let's see Tupperware, okay? I actually like the Tupperware trade again, all right? I actually do, all right, like what I have with Tupperware right now. All right, now, so let's get back into Tupperware as well. All right, I'm going to load up another position on Tupperware for $15, right? So let's do that. Let's probably go for a little bit longer, right? So I will take the 14th of April Tupperware puts, okay? All right, so we're gonna go back and load up on the 3 stocks, right? Right, so 3 options over here. All right, let's see if I can get it for all right, $1. All right, okay, I've submitted myself at $1. All right, okay, it's still on queue over here. All right, it's not filled. Right, but that's it. All right, so I have 2 working orders right now. Okay, Hymex over here for 70 cents. Right, and then the Hymex puts for 70 cents and the Tupperware April 14 April, right? $15 puts for $1. Yeah, all right, for $1. All right, Andy, congratulations. All right. Oh yes, mine is just done. All right, so my Hymex just got filled over here at 70 cents as well. All right, so there we are. All right, Hymex over here, right, for 70 cents. All right, for 3 options. Okay, all right, so that is done as well. Right now, so we're just waiting on the Tupperware puts over here. Okay, now, so let's fill this up as well. That's trade number 93. Right, this is 18 March, $11 puts, 7. Right, it's going to pay us 210 US dollars, right? And the cost of this trade is going to be $3,300. It's a cheap stock, right? So it's not going to cost too much for us over here, right now. So all is good, right? Let's go ahead and calculate the ROIs of the 2 trades that have been filled. All right, so this one, right, the Intel trade is going to pay us $115 on an investment cost of $46 a share. So this trade is a $2.5% return trade, right now, and the duration is actually only 3 weeks, right? So if we work it out, right, this trade is an annualized return of 43%, right? So this is going to help us increase the overall returns of our entire portfolio, right? So remember what I said. Right, every trade that I take, right, should achieve an annualized return of about 20%. Right, so little by little, every trade that I take, right, helps me accumulate, right, to where I want it to be right now. Right, so that's what I'm trying to achieve right now. So Intel supersedes the 20% target. All right, so it's going to help us pull up the average. Right now, how about Hymex over here? Right, so let's go to Hymex. Right, I'm pocketing 70 cents. Right, on an investment of $11. Right, and this is also for 3 weeks, right? So you can see this one is another one that's going to help us bump our return, right? It's really, really high, all right? So that's going to help us increase the overall returns on our portfolio, right? So all is good over here. We're still waiting on the Tupperware over here, right? Let me see if I can get this done. All right, there we go. All right, I've decided to lower it down a little bit. All right, I've just gotten it done for 95 cents. Right, so 3 of the Tupperware $15 put options for 95 cents. It is done. All right, and that also marks all the positions that I want to trade on my portfolio. All right, so let's go do it. All right, that is trade number 94. All right, this is, however, going to be on 14th of April. All right, 0.95. Right, there we go, $285 in cash flow. Cost on the trade is going to be $4,500. Another one of the cheapest stocks that we trade on. All right, what's the return? All right, the return on this trade is going to be 95 cents on an investment of $15. So that's 6.33% return, right, on an option that expires in 48 days. That's about 7 weeks. All right, so a 7-week option trade. Now, so this one, we're going to divide it by 7 and then annualize it. It's still a 47% return. So you can see today's trades, right, are all helping us achieve much higher return, right? And this is also because of the slightly more expensive options, right, with the fear that is actually present in the market, right? So like I said many times, this actually helps me, right, make better returns, but it doesn't justify me going after a trade at all. All right, so EL, all right, now, yes, I know you did see that the 45 PE ratio is there, right? But I do believe that there is a slight error in the calculation of Tupperware PE, All right, now let's go do it manually, okay? All right, now, so let's do this a 1 year, all right? And if we add up over here, all right, so let's add this up, all right? Let me bring out my calculator. All right, so we have the most recent one over here at 38 cents, all right, 0.38, right, plus the last earnings of 119 and then 95 cents and 85 cents, okay? So 0.85 plus 0.95 plus 1.19. All right, now, so that will make the 1 year return or 1 year earnings per share at $3.37 right now. So if you work it out, PE ratio is price of the stock divided by the earnings, right? So if we take 15.8 divided by the earnings, which is 3.37, right, you would see that the PE ratio is actually at 4.68. All right, so that PE ratio that you saw is actually an error in the calculation, right? It does happen sometimes, right, because of where they pull their sources from, right? But if you did the manual calculations, you would have seen how I worked it out, right? EL, is that clear? All right, so EL, I'm basically responding to your question over here on the higher PE. All right, now, so, you know, with a little bit of experience and understanding of the platform, all right, you do realize that, you know, it sometimes is prone to small errors like that. All right, welcome, EL. Yes, Andy, pretty much, right? It's just a bonus of being able to collect higher premiums, right? But it doesn't basically, you know, stop us from getting in there. All right. Facebook user. All right. Now, if you can, please help me click on the streamyard.com/Facebook link. All right. So that I know who's leaving this comment. All right. What about Def Cross? A Def Cross is more important when we trade it. All right. Okay. This is not a trading position, it's an investment position. All right. So just like what I've done previously with Tupperware, right? If I'm wrong, right, I'll be more than happy to to own the stock, right, and then sell call options on it, right? So like I said earlier in the session today, if you're looking for short-term trades, this is not the time, right? This is definitely not the time, right? But this is a very good time, like what Andy said, right, to go capturing some good cash flows, right, for longer-term portfolio positions, right, which is what we're doing it on Friday over here, right, with every one of you, right now. So I hope this does help you, right, in this manner, right? And yep, that's all the actions that we'll be taking on our portfolio today, right? I've added back 3 more positions and opened them during a war time, all right, on a Friday, right? So I just want to show you the ease, right, and also the strength in being able to build a portfolio like that, right, without pressures, right, and without worries about what the market is actually doing, right now. So I hope I help you during this session today. And if you do find what I say and what I share valuable, right, do me a favor, hit the like button on the Facebook share, right? Sorry, on the Facebook profile post, sorry, right? And then hit the share button as well, right? And when you do hit the share button, just leave a comment, right, to let people know if you're interested in about investments, right, or how to build a portfolio, right? This is something you should be watching, right? Now, that will let people know what it's about over here. Right now, so with that, all right, I hope you enjoyed the session today, just like all the previous weeks, right? And I look forward to seeing you again next Friday, okay, everybody? All right, so I look forward to seeing you next Friday once again on Portfolio Cash with Terence over here. All right, everybody, bye for now. Thank you very much for being here with me. All right, have a great weekend ahead, everybody, and stay safe as usual. All right, bye-bye.